Okay, so I was thinking about something, and I'm not entirely sure exactly what microphone's going to be able to pick. That's the wrong headset. This one must be the right one. So I'm not entirely sure exactly. I know what I want to say. I just forgot how to say it. I was talking to my dad about the videos I do for Xavier, and says, "Oh, you shouldn't do so much preparation. You should just be you. You should just be cool. Just let it come out naturally." I think to a certain degree, for most people, he would be right, but not for me. Why? Because for me, I prepare. I try to. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel that I actually have somewhat control of the situation. Not like, manhandling the situation, but that I at least know what's happening. So nothing accidentally gets said, or nothing accidentally gets misunderstood. I notice, well, I've learned through my experience that people who have English as a second language do this quite often, because they don't want to say the wrong word that means close enough to what they mean, but it's not exactly what they mean. So people get the misconception, miscommunication, misunderstanding. And honestly, my dad should know that more so than anybody else. When it comes to me, that misunderstanding happens a lot, all the time, because I don't really communicate well. I don't. When I get upset, I tend to just flip tables. I want to punch walls, and I have learned. It doesn't matter whether I win or lose a fight. I just want to do that. But I've learned that I need to be better. I need to be better for the legacy. And it's not just about, like, oh, just accept it for, just do the lowest common denominator. And I know that's not what he was saying, but that's how I feel when you just go, yeah, just do it. Do it without being prepared. Do it. And there are certain things, yeah, you just do it. When it's time for crunch time, just do it. But if you have time to prepare, then prepare, make it better. Make yourself better. Aim to be better. And that actually rolls me back into what I actually like. Another topic. I was going to do another separate video for this, but this kind of makes sense. Prepare yourself to be better. I'm a gamer. Honestly, I would be a, what was the organization called here? NRA member, because I like handguns. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but there is a crossbow behind me. I like accuracy. I like marksmanship. I like aim. I don't hunt quite yet, and honestly, I haven't taken that thing up there. It stays up there with my brother's, sword. It's not a real sword. It's a story for completely another day. But what I'm trying to say is, it's something that I like to do, and I like to practice with it. I plan on practicing with it eventually, someday. So hopefully, someday soon, come January, I'll be able to find a way to do so. But I can't right now. But it doesn't mean I shouldn't. Trust me, I have, like, you guys see the trash can back there? That's like, there's three of those trash cans in one, and I'll put them across the wall and just start throwing paper or trash into it, because I like aiming. That's something I find enjoyable. Playing video games, with my very limited background with the military, I was in the ROTC here, and I had experience prior to that. But I can't do that anymore. I can't be a police officer. I can't be in the military. The most I could possibly hope for is being a bounty hunter or some kind of private investigator. Actually, in college, I was an unofficial private investigator, because all they really do is put the hours of work into something that regular people either don't know how to do or won't do. And I am back, at least back, heck, even now, I do whatever it takes to get the job done. So I do play video games a lot, and they happen to be like a certain thing. Military, critical thinking. Simon got me, he helps me kind of narrow things down to, like, okay, this is what you should do if you want to develop these certain skills, at least with the brain function. He does it also to kind of gauge where my brain is, but that's a slightly different story. Anyway, I do what I enjoy. I try to. I am not one of those people who go, oh, I'm bored. If I'm bored, 9 out of 10, I am not. And if I text somebody, if I tell somebody, oh, I'm bored, and I catch myself saying, I'm like, hey, hold on. Boom, I'm going to do something I actually enjoy doing. It might not make sense to anybody else, and that's really supposed to. But I do. I play video games. I shoot. I aim. Practice my marksmanship. Things that I want to develop and get better with. And the cool thing about that kind of stuff, that if you are able to do that, and you're able to do that and share it with other people. Not care whether they like it or not, but if someone else goes like, hey, I like that, I like doing that too, boom. You have helped somebody else feel not alone. By doing what you do, doing what you love to do. I love making videos because it's the only mark that I can leave behind. Anything else that I ever tried leaving behind got lost, destroyed, fire, misplaced, taken. This is how I keep track of who I am, because my personality is the only thing I got left. If I don't focus on who I am, then I'm nothing. I'm nobody. He says I shouldn't be so concerned about what other people think, and he's right, I shouldn't. Even though I am aware that when people say that, they don't understand the concept that somebody can say no to you for something that you need based upon what somebody else's point of view. And yeah, like, yeah, screw that person unless you need that thing. You go to a bank and try to get a loan, and they go, based upon what I heard, yeah, you have the application here, but based upon what I heard, and I'm not going to tell you this to your face, but I'm going to say no. Go and looking for a job. Your resume could be on point, but people might have heard some things about you and be like, yeah, no, we're not gonna, you overqualified, or like, we already had a position filled. And trust me, I've been on both sides of that. People who say otherwise are naive. But I say all that to say that it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. What I want to say to all of you, not just my son, but anybody who's willing to listen, do what you love. Don't do what you're good at. Do what you love, because sometimes when you do what you're good at and you get so annoyed with it because you do it all the time, then what? If you do what you love and seek that daily, you should be where you're supposed to be. People go, oh, I'm so bored, I have nothing to do. Well, then you're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not doing what you love to do. You're not looking into that. You're sitting in one place going, I can't do anything, because you choose not to do anything, because any kind of work is unimaginable to you. And I'm trying to tell you guys, don't do that. Don't do it. You're better than that. That's what losers do, and that ain't you. Alright? So do what you love and share it with the people around you. And if they don't like it, screw them. If you love it, keep going, because you'll find somebody who will appreciate you for who you are. I'm not saying that anybody has ever told me, especially not in my family or circle right now, but I'm saying because I realize some people just don't. Me and Vincent, we are competitive all the time, but it's not something that he says that he likes to do, but we do it all the time. He wants to make money, I get that, and money controls everything. But honestly, if you do what you love, and you love doing it, and you do it all the time, you'll find a way to make money out of it. That's what I think, and he's smart with it. He finds ways to make money, not and all legal, which is awesome. Do what you love to do, and then do it. And that seems like I'm saying it twice, because I am. Do what you love to do, then do it. If you're bored, do what you love to do. You love to cuddle with your significant other, do that. If you love to be around your kids, do that. If you like to be around your dogs, do that. If you like to eat, guess what? Do that. Also handle consequences. If you overeat, exercise. Yeah, you hate that, but it's kind of one of the things. Like, if you love it enough, you accept the bad part of it too. Your kids get on your nerves, you ain't gonna get rid of them though, because you love them. So just find a way to balance that out. Your significant other don't always do the right thing. It's your job to kind of make sure that they do. I'm talking too fast. My accent's coming back in, and the vixen. My language, our language. Anyway, though, I do what I am comfortable with. I do what I enjoy doing, and the way I enjoy doing it. That's the sign of real adulthood. That's the sign of either being a real woman or a real man. You are that defined about who you are that somebody else was like, oh, that's stupid. You're like, I don't give two shits. This is who I am. And if that's the case, then you accept whatever consequences come of it. But it's yours. That your integrity defined that. So know that. If you ever feel lost, do what you love. And then do it. And yeah, I meant what I said. Later, guys.